Hello viewers on YouTube. In today's video I found all of these motors you see right here. So let's start with these ones. This is coming from the blender. I hope most of you know the electric blender. So this one here coming from that machine. And next this coming from the check there. Well, this one is coming from the electric grass cutter. Okay, that machine for cutting grasses, but not diesel but electric. Okay, not fuel, what was, yeah, anyway, electric grass cutter. That's where we get this one. And this guy here is from the air conditioning blower motor. You know that unit which stays outside. You know, in an air conditioning unit it has two things. There's one which goes inside and there's one which stays outside. The one that stays inside, it has smaller motor like this one. You can see they're different, these motors, big different. Yeah, this one, that's a motor which says inside, so we're not doing this one, we're doing this one. That outside unit, that big fan which is inside, you need to get that one if you can, but you also gonna need the inside one, like this one. Why am I saying like that? Because and sometimes it cannot be like this, it can be like this one. You see this? Of course I cut it because we made a video before, we made about this one and this one here, and there was, yeah, so many like that. Why am I saying like that? That you're gonna need the inside unit, because you see this here, this is not from this motor, because the one from this motor is big like this one here. So you can see once you put it inside, no, not this one, sorry for that, but the original inside for this guy, it is very big. So that means to put the magnet, to convert it into electric generator, you will need to cut all of these things. So believe me, it's not a simple job to cut all of these. It is very big job. So why I'm saying that to cut all of these, it's a very big job. That's why I try to find some simple ways. It's because, do you see this motor right here? This is a washing machine motor. As I can show you guys, I started from a long time to cut all of this. But guys, it's not simple. Anyway, but if you have enough equipment, well, then you're welcome. You can do it, no problem. But inshallah soon, I'm gonna finish this one. Well, let's go back to our video. So, as I was saying, to make it easier, I took the rotor from this motor, which is this one here, so that, see there the middle, this side, is leaving enough space that we can use that space to put our magnet. Okay, so this one, we're gonna do it at last, okay? But for now, let's start with this one. All right, so first we're gonna take out this, right? So as you can see here, it has two coils, one and two this side. Okay, it's easy to convert, but unless if you know exactly what you're doing. So if you check these wires, they are not too thick, but they are thick. You can see like that, but this is 0.5 mm. Okay, so if you got a chance, you can do the different, like put 4 poles. But for me in this video, just to show you for example, I use 2 poles, north, south. All of these magnets, they're acting like single pole, and these ones north pole, right? So I'm gonna press this at the middle, to the level we need. Okay, and the bearing. Okay, sorry for the noise. Okay, now we don't need this. We're not going to use, maybe next video, next time, but for now we're going to deal with this one only. So let's try to zoom it. I hope you can see there. So first, okay, now it's fully connected. Sorry if we're going to have some errors, but for now it is all right. Now let's see how much voltage we are getting. I'm going to put on the AC. Power this on. First, we're going to check each and every coil, and let's see how much voltage we're getting from each and every coil. Okay, now we have first coil. Well, you can see there we got 4 volts right there. 5. That's just one coil. Okay, so now let's connect the second coil, the bottom one, and see how much voltage. Okay, now that is the bottom one. Now let's see how much voltage we're gonna get. Well, I think it's the same, but I see 6, 7. Oh, wow. Well, but as I always say, that it depends how much effort you put when you're rotating. So now we're gonna do this. We're gonna connect in series all of them and see how much we're going to get. Okay, let this one be the output, and what do you see? We have 2 wires right here, this one and this one. So we're going to take one from the top and connect it with the bottom one. If we're not getting the higher voltage, then we'll switch the wires. So this is going to be our second output. Now let's see how much voltage. Yeah, that means we did the right thing. Oh, this guy's coming out. Okay, see that? About 13 volts. This guy is going to give us a problem. Alright, so now, as you can see there, we're making about 14 volts or going upwards, because it depends how you spin this. See there, we go to 16. Okay, so let's see if we can use, because we're not going to use the motor, about the motor, we're going to use it in our last video. In this one, I remember we got 3. So in the last video, we are going to have the motor rotating this, but in this one, we're going to just use the rope rotation. Okay, so this demonstration is going to be shorter. Well, it took long, of course, because of some explanation and something like that, but next one is not going to have that until the last one. Well, now we are going to multiply that voltage with a transformer, and let's see now how much voltage we are going to get at this time. Look at that, about 120 something volts. So what if we can rotate it? What's going on here? Anyway, same 25, but we're having the problem right here, but it's not gonna make us stop. Nope. Alright, for the last time, let's do this. We have another video to make. 3, 2, 1. See that? About 180 volts with hand rotation. Okay, so I believe that that power can be used to power a single bulb. Okay, so let's see if we can power this 9-watt bulb. Oh, looks like we're not going far with this one, because we can see already that, look at this. See that? Here I'm touching the bearing because it comes out and spinning. Okay, so now we have confirmed that if you get this motor here from the blender, you can be able to produce about the electricity. Moving on to the second. Now coming to the second, the process is going to be the same. Okay, I don't need this. This is too big, we cannot fit here. So we're going to slide out this. Okay, and we're going to use this one. So if you can see, they're different. The wood at the middle is the same, but the magnets are the same. Sorry for that. They're different because here we got the big ones. This side we have smaller ones because the hole right here is small. Right, so we take this out. Then now we're gonna push this in here. One, 2, 3, 4. 2 coils. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down. Make sure it is at the middle, straight at the middle. Otherwise, I'm going to fight with it. Okay, now put it back. Well, this one, I tried my best so we cannot have the same bearing problem. Right, now let's connect wire to this guy here. I know you're laughing for my kitchen knife. Don't worry. My electric knife is broken, so I have to buy another one. So you can keep laughing, no problem. Right, now let's check this one. The hand rotation, how much we're going to get. I'll meet there. We're going to start with this one. The bottom coil, right there. Uh-oh. Yeah, 4 volts. I think it's similar to the first one. You can see there. No. Okay, we're getting about 4 to 5 volts. But now, let's do this. Let's try another one. The top one. Alright, now we're checking the top. So top coil. Well, about 4 volts, same thing. So now we're going to do the same. We're going to connect them in series. You know, these two. Yeah. Now let's see. In series. Well, getting about 7 volts. See that? 10. Depends how much effort you put. But anyway, let's try to see if we can be able to power something with that kind of voltage. Is it a real voltage? One way to find out. We are upgrading this with transformer, but the last one we're not going to use the transformer because it's a big, well-round shaped motor. Or this one too, the same thing. Please, whatever you do, do not touch these wires, because now the voltage from here can be 14, 15, 10 volts from here. But once you put in a transformer, when it's coming out here, it comes to higher voltage. You can even get shocked, trust me. So I don't want you to be injured. Okay. There's a light bulb, and here's a multimeter. So I got flu, but anyway, I'm not gonna give you flu. It's mine. See that? Just stick. Okay, now we're gonna use the rope rotation, but you know what? This one is easy to go on because it's 9 watts. Let's use 12 watts light bulb and see if we can be able to power 12 watts from this motor. Okay, I hope you're going to be able to see there in the voltage. There's a sound. I need to block the sound. What we can do? Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, now we're gonna pull this rope and see if we can be able to power that 12 watts. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Okay. Right, now we are moving to the main video. Right. I'm gonna try to make it short. Don't worry. So now that we have done with this motor, here's what we do with this. We don't just scrap it, no, but we cut right here nicely. See this wire, we are going to need it we're going to use it for the next project. That's how I get all of the wires I use for our own projects. Okay, so for example, like this wire, see this wire here, I destroyed one of the motor. I made the video about it from the fridge compressor. You know, there's a motor there inside, so I took that motor. I didn't just cut it, no, but I take out the wire. It takes time, you know, because the wire, they can be tangled, they can be, you know, crazy thing. But you just need to be calm, don't rush, get enough time. Okay, so same thing, that's what we're going to do with this wire. Okay, now we are in the last video. Okay, so please pay attention. Either information. This is the rotor, and I have placed these magnets. Okay, of course they are dirty, not cleaned very well, but yeah, they're good. So before, the time I was dealing with the motors like this, I was using the small magnets like these ones. Okay, now in this video we have upgraded. We are using these big magnets. Right, so before we used to get 35, 28 volts. So let's see now with these magnets how much voltage we can get. I'm talking about hand rotation. Okay, as I said, in this video we're not going to use the transformer to upgrade it. Right, so we're going to place it inside. Okay, make sure it is at the middle, right there, as you can see. I put 6 poles, so you can see the wires are very small. So let's check how much voltage we can get with hand rotation. First, we're going to check blue as our neutral, and let's start with yellow. Let's see how much voltage. Well, about 40 volts, 48. Yeah, so that's, let's say it's 30 to 40 volts. But now let's try another phase, like blue and red. Okay, now we connect it. It's blue, it look like black, but this is blue and red. Okay, so let's do it. Oh, I think that's the right one. We can see about 60 volts. Oh, okay, 70 something volts. Right, so I don't know if at that voltage we can be able to power the light bulb. Let's just hand rotation before we go far. Right here, red and blue. Right, there's nothing else under this, no extra wires. Hope you can see there. Right, oh yeah, like I said, this one we're not going to use the transformer to upgrade our output voltage. Okay, so moving on. First, I will say, before you close it up, you need to make sure that you apply the glue all over here. You mustn't have some spaces like this. Okay, there, make sure that you apply the glue, and after that we're going to use the tape to cover it up, so that once we put it here, we're going to spin it using the 775 motor, DC motor. In this motor, it is fast, trust me. This is about 12,000 RPM with a fully charged battery, 12 volts, 12,000 RPM. So if you did not secure your magnet here, they can end up, come out, you can even crush all of them because the motor will still spinning while these magnets are out. So to avoid all of that, I'm gonna put glue here, extra glue all over, and I'm gonna show you. Then after, we'll put the tape around it. Alright people, it's done now. Our DC motor, our generator. Okay, so check under there, there's nothing. Okay, these are the wires from our DC motor. No any extra wires right here. Right there, as you can see. Okay, just doing that because some trust issues. All right, now it is time. We can check it without any load. So let's see. Positive to our battery, negative. Okay. Right. Looks like spinning very well. Now let's check our light bulbs. One. Oh, because I think we might have some extra voltage. So we're gonna put both two one time. Because if you remember, with just 100 rotation, we were making 60 volts. So with this rotation, I believe we can make more than 220 volts. So just in case, I'm not sure, but because the battery is not fully charged. Okay, so checking the battery output. Let's put it on 20. It's a DC mode. So let's check the battery output. Here, positive and negative. See that? See 11.93 volts. That means once we plug, that voltage from the battery is going to go down. Okay, but anyway, I cannot underestimate the speed of this motor. Is too fast. So if you see here, maximum is 250 volts. So for sure, if we get 250 volts over, we are going to destroy this multimeter. So before, let's see, direct like this. I hope you can see. Here's our two light bulbs. Okay, now we are gonna do this. Right. Ooh. I need you to see very well. Please do not touch these wires once you start your motor here. Please avoid that, okay? You see that? But like I said, the battery, you can even hear it's counting down the voltage. But anyway, before it's finished, let's do this. 250 lights on. But I'm going to see. Let's put the bulbs aside. Okay, the light bulbs are there because I need you to see the output before the battery runs out. Okay, so right there, right there. Let's see how much voltage we are making. Right. With the two light bulbs connected, this is what we're making. About 2 Well, it's going up itself. Alright guys, and this one is 15 watts. I hope you can see there. And here, sorry for that, here is 11 watts. Okay, but this is 11 watts, and this one here is 12 watts. But once you connect them, this one can go on easily than this one. So we're going to use these two. So we got 15, and here we have we have 11 watts, which is 26 watts. Let's see. Okay, right there in this one, right there. Okay, and I found this one. It's not charged also, but I believe this one is better. Before it loses the power, I hope we're going to see the results. Here's 20 volts DC here and here. See this one? This one is 12.3. Well, so I believe this one is better. And now it's time for connect. Okay, now hear the sound of this motor now. So scary. See, right there. The full sound. Okay. We're gonna do this. Right. Yes. I'm scared. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. See there? That's 26 watts. But you see how it goes on. But anyway, let's see now. Before we finish up the power in that battery, let's see how much in this one. There we go. 250 volts AC. Let's see how much voltage will remain after powering. 26 watts. Oh, see what I was talking about? Oh my god. Check it. See, once it shows OL, that means we reach the maximum voltage of 250 volts. See that? So guys, I don't want to smash or bend this motor, I mean the multimeter. Okay, so let's play with these ones only. So now I'm gonna get another holder. Okay, now I came with this, the lamp holder, and we're gonna put this 12 watts on. Okay. I don't know if it's the same 12 watts or 9 watts, I don't know. But anyway, our switch is on in our cable. Let's swap it in this, like that. Okay. It's live. And this one. Okay, now let's see if I can be able, not I, but if this motor generator, if it can be able to power all of this. Oh yes. See here? Doesn't even show any sign of low frequencies. Maybe now we can be able to get the voltage drop. Let's see. Okay. Now let's see. Bismillah. Oh yeah. Now. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, alright. Okay, now I can see that after connecting all of these, we're still getting the 114 to 113 volts. All right, what I can say is that that's what I have in this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and don't forget to like and share with some other people so they can watch it also. Thanks for watching, guys.